Air Force Guy, RV extraordinaire, coming to you today to show you the 2019 Imagine. This is a 2850 MK. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to me. My contact information as well as the pricing and specs for this particular unit will be down below. Also check out the other links I have below the video as well. But let's get on to this camper. Okay, so up in the front, first thing you're going to notice, it does have a power tongue jack. Now this is going to come with the 20-pound LP bottles, which are perfect. You could upgrade it if you wanted to the 30-pound bottles, but for most people, you're not using that much propane to really need to have the larger tanks up in the front. But you're going to notice it's a molded fiberglass cap with the LED lights in there, and of course you have the nice rock guard. Now there is enough room behind the LP tanks. If you wanted to put two batteries, you could do that. For those of you who maybe do boondocking, and then right over here on this side, you have the solar. It's already set up for the Furrion solar charge. Now moving down the side of the camper, first thing you're going to notice, of course, how large the doors are. And with this camper, one thing that they do nice is it has the most amount of storage of pretty much any travel trailer. There's 47 cubic feet, and the other nice thing that they do is the fact that you only need one hand to open this, and it has the magnet to hold the door up. Now on this particular side, you're going to have, this is where you have your water hookup, cable, satellite. You have an outside shower. This outside sprayer here can be used for the outside shower on this side, and I'll show you a sprayer port on the other side. Another nice thing that they do is you have a 110 outlet up top here. In the event that you want to plug something in down below there, you can. Very easy as far as for winterizing, and they give you all the diagrams you need for when you're winterizing. Now, of course, on the inside here, this is, like I say, the 47 cubic feet of storage, and they're going to have lighting down below, and they are sensor lighting. Nice thing with that is that as you open that door, it's going to sense motion, and they will turn on. Now, you could fill your freshwater tank while you're hooked to the hose, or you can also do it if you're not already hooked up and you want to just fill up your freshwater tank. You could fill it up right there. Now, moving on back, what you're going to notice is that there is a light on the outside. I know that most of you don't get to the site when it's dark out, but just in the event that you did or you needed to come over here while it's dark, you have that light over here to illuminate while you're hooking up. You're also going to notice you have the black tank rinse. Makes it much easier for you to clean out that black tank. And then, of course, your poles are down below, and notice how they go ahead and mark where they are. So your gray tank's going to be right down here. By the way, back over there, that's your freshwater drain. So your gray tank is here. And then, of course, they're labeling the black tank. Notice they also put black handles on them as well. And then, of course, your dump is right here. Now, because this does have the rear kitchen, you're going to notice, and I'll get to it in the back, you're going to have a gray tank in the back for just the sink. This dump station here is going to be for your gray tank, and the black tank for the bathroom. So as you can see on the back, this is where you're going to have your electric hookup. This is 50 amp, meaning that it will be wired and framed for a second AC. You're going to notice, as I had mentioned, this is for the gray tank coming off your kitchen. Dump right there. Of course, on the back here, you're going to have the ladder, so you're able to get up on the roof. Also, notice that the roof is a crowned roof, allowing the rain to be, or water to be running off the roof. It is a full walkable roof as well. Refrigerators in the back here. As you can see, the vents, and then of course you have the Furrion rear observation camera. It is already wired and framed for it. It's just a plug and play. It's 4 screws, and you're taken care of. And you see the spare tire is back here, mounted onto your bumper, which can be double as storage for your sewer hose. Down below here, this is where you're going to have your low point drains, very easily accessible. Now, coming down the door side, first thing you're going to see is, of course, the water heater. That is an Atwood water heater. That's an aluminum tank. Can give you almost about 18 gallons of hot water an hour. I had mentioned about having another sprayer port. This is where you can hook up that blue hose to actually use it on this side, because you do have a 2-burner cooktop behind this door. Notice again that we have, it's magnetically held up. Makes it very simple for me to put that up with just one hand. You'll notice you have an electrical outlet here, and this is your 2-burner cooktop and your refrigerator. So that's all right here. And that's all nicely tucked away underneath your nice large awning. Nice thing you're going to notice about the awning is the fact that they use this center awning support, which I highly recommend for people to put on their awnings if you do not have that. That will stop your awning from warping as you're going down the road with it bouncing. You're going to notice the outside stereo speakers, the awning light running down under the LED light strip running there, and of course this is for your exhaust over the stove. All down the door side, as you can see, that's a rather large awning there. So let's take it inside. So the first thing you're going to notice, you have the aluminum steps coming in with a nice big grab handle. So you're able to do that. And this door has, it's a friction hinge, so it's not going to be slamming on you, but you actually have a magnetic hold to keep it open. So let me see as we come in here, show you kind of what you're looking at. So the first thing you're going to do as you come in is you're going to be coming to your convenience center. This is where you'll check all your levels, interior lights, exterior lighting, water pump, water heater, your slide out, as well as the awning. So you'll take care of all that there. You're going to notice as you come in the door, it does have a sensor light for your TV, which is nicely located up here. You have your AM, FM, CD stereo with a DVD player. Nice thing with this stereo, you have zone A and zone B. One for inside, one for outside, but now you can control the volume for each location, for each zone, so you're not blaring it out inside because you want to listen to it a little bit louder on the outside. So this is a tri-fold sofa here. So you could actually open that to a bed. You're going to have your recliners, what are going to be directly across from the TV. And then, of course, you have the dinette booth in here. Now, you can choose to get a freestanding dinette if you want. The nice thing about having a dinette booth, twofold. One, gives you additional storage, but in the event that you need additional sleep area, that gives you that as well. On your seats here, you have, of course, you have the lights that light up on here. Let me back up so you can see that. So you can see how they light up. It has a little massage and heat. Now, don't expect that to be therapeutically grade type, something you're going to see when you go to the mall and you see those things. It's nothing like that. Notice also right here, you're going to have a USB charging port for the seats. Use that for the dinette or use that for these seats. But now let me show you how this sofa opens up. Okay, so you need to open up the bed to have somebody sleep on it. Nice thing with the tri-fold sofa is it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's very simple to go ahead and operate. All you're going to do is you take off the cushions. Now, these cushions can be put back on once you open the bed if you want to have something comfortable to sit up against. And all we're going to do, this lifts up here. You have the legs that open up, and then just folds down. As I said, you can take the cushions and put them back in the back here if you want to kind of sit up. That TV does pull out and rotate. So it makes a quite comfortable bed. You don't have those poles and so forth in your back. To put it away, again, we're just going to do the opposite. And by the way, you could have a 7-year-old child can do this. It's that light, nothing heavy at all. And then, of course, the cushions go back on, and it's ready for use again. Okay, so now we have that out of the way. Let's talk about, let me let you take a look at how much counter space and how many windows you have in this coach. Got tons of windows everywhere you look. and tons of counter space. And then of course look at all the storage you have as well. I mean, now these drawers aren't going to be very deep, but they're still a good sized drawer. Of course the cabinets above, good storage. I love how they do the glass doors, and look at all that storage you have behind them. Lots of storage in all these. The cool thing about this Furrion oven is the fact that two things. One, you have this light that lights up, so you see on the outside you have these lights, but then of course now you have the light on the inside, so you don't have to open up the oven to be able to see what's inside. So more residential style. But then this clicker here, which starts, that'll start the 3 burners up here, so it ignites them, but it also ignites the one down below for your oven. So it's a dual purpose one, which makes it nicer. Now you less need of that that little lighter thing that you bring with you. Again, another drawer here. Now this one, as you can see, is rather a deep drawer. You see how far that pulls out. And of course, notice what you are missing on the floor. See this floor here? You have no heat ducts on the floor. That's because what they're doing is they're blowing the heat out across the floor. So you have it blowing back over here by the kitchen, and then on this side over here, heat blowing across. It makes it much, much nicer. Now below your refrigerator, nice thing that they have for you, for the dogs or your cats, whatever you'd like. Maybe you have a pet pig, have some little bowls there. Kind of nice. And then of course the counter space back here. Nice thing with this sink is how deep it is and how big it is. A nice high-rise faucet with the pull-out and great lighting. And of course you can see you have the microwave. You can see how big the TV is in here. You sit down here and give you another vantage point looking this direction. So that's back here. Now, you do have a power vent fan here in the kitchen. Now, there's 2 different types of power vent fans that are available. You have, of course, this style. The benefit of this style is you do not need to open a window when you use it. Now, you can, because the power is already there, be very simple. If you decided you want to put a fantastic vent fan there, you could. Just keep one thing in mind. If you have a fantastic fan, you must open a window if you're using it, and make sure you put the proper cover on it as well. Now I'm running this AC in here, so let me just sit down here in the theater seating. So if you're sitting here watching TV, you can see the AC is rather quiet. This is a Coleman Mach 15,000 BTU air conditioner, and of course it is ducted. And then you have access to put a second AC back in the back. Notice that central light as you come in the door is not on right now, but as I walk by it, it will come on. As you come in the door there, you can also see a little coat hanger. Nice space here. People always say, well, where should I put a trash can? Plenty of space for you to put a trash can there. Of course, you see you have an outlet here. And then, of course, you're going to have outlets up above, down through here. You have another one there, as you can see. And then you have another one on this side. And they are GFI protected. So that is all here. So let's take a look at the bathroom. So as we come down the hallway, of course the central light, you're going to see your smoke detector, and then of course this is the antenna. Nice thing with this King Jack antenna, you don't have to put it up or down, but this allows you to adjust it to make a better picture for you on the TV. You're going to notice a little outlet back behind your sofa here, LP leak detector. And then of course this is where you're going to control your air conditioning, your fan, as well as the furnace, right there. Looking in the bathroom, you're going to see good size storage there, good size sink, medicine cabinet, and of course you have these little cubbies on the side, as you can see. And then look at the size of that shower, good size shower. And I tell people, do not worry about caulking down below here the seam, because what's happening is the tub itself has a lip going up underneath of the shower walls that go down over top of it. If you go ahead and seal that, you'll notice that the things will move and you're just going to create a bigger issue. Of course, that has the skylight. You do have AC as well as heat ducted into the bathroom. Plenty of space there for the toilet. So this is the bathroom. Going into the bedroom, one thing that, again, and you're probably aware of this already, but the Grand Design beds, and the majority of them, 60 by 80, they are a residential queen bed. Great storage up and around the bed, as you can see. And of course, this does allow you to hang things in here, nice and deep. And of course, you have the drawer down below, which you can see how far that pulls out. Now, because of the way the bathroom is situated, and the fact that they did not make this a walk-through bath, this is going to give you the ability to have more storage. So you have tons of storage over here, and also the drawers. Take a look at how deep these drawers are. Good sized drawers. And then of course you have the storage up above here. Now there's also going to be a light that comes on in here. You just got to reach in. It has a sensor light, and you can see lots of storage in there. So that is your storage. Good lighting in here. And as I had mentioned before, you can actually put a second AC in here. It would just go right in that vent there. Now you can put a TV in here. Has a TV backer already in the wall, and it is already set up for whether you're going to do satellite or whether you're going to do cable. So let's go back out and take one last look at this 2850. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Imagine. This is a 2850 MK. For more information on this particular camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to me. As I've mentioned, my contact information, specs, and pricing for this unit will be down below. Check out the other links I have, and looking forward to